Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another discussion video. So, it definitely is a weird time right now, because we're in the Season of Selves thing, and the only paid DLC they've announced for this time period are kits. Kits, and more kits, and we actually got half of those already, and there's 2 more that still need to be fully revealed. And, well, there's no signs of other packs just yet. At this point, the other packs are basically just sitting on the sidelines, looking at all these kits flying by, and are like, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. But it is especially weird that we don't seem to be getting a stuff pack this fall, because typically we do get 2 a year, where we get one typically in January, and then we get another one around fall time. But it looks like these 4 kits are taking the slot of that second stuff pack, which seems to be leading to some people wondering if stuff packs are done for good. And, well, I don't think this is the case at all. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind if stuff packs ended, but not like this. Not with them being replaced by kits. It would feel like a Corrupt the Witch sort of thing. It's like, okay, I got what I wanted, but then I got something worse in its place. I think what's really going on is that kits are the new baby of Sims 4 DLC, so EA is paying more attention to kits right now than the packs, but I don't think that's going to last forever. Even still, it is pretty excessive in my opinion, the amount of kits that they are pumping out. But I think that is what the situation here. Also, with the Season of Selves thing that they have been promoting for the fall, it looks like their plan is to get more cultural representation into The Sims 4 through kits rather than the other DLC types. It is worth noting that stuff packs did go through a long break before, and that was after my first pet stuff came out. Sorry for mentioning this stuff pack 2 videos in a row. But after that very controversial stuff pack came out, we did go about 1.5 years before Moschino stuff came along. And I don't think it was entirely because my first pet stuff was controversial though, because Moschino stuff, with that being a real-world brand, it probably did take more time than usual for them to hash out all the details of getting their clothing into the game. But yeah, so at this point, stuff packs have not been on another break as long as that one. I think we probably will still get a stuff pack in January or February of 2022. Even though kits, I'm sure, are a lot easier to pump out than stuff packs are still easier to make than game packs and expansion packs, so I think stuff packs can still be there for EA as an easier way to make money, and it could still be a bit more of a substantial package in comparison to the kits, because some of the recent ones, I think, are a lot better than the earlier stuff packs. Like Luxury Party, yeah, everyone talks about how lackluster Luxury Party stuff is, and I completely agree with those opinions. But then we have more recent stuff packs such as Tiny Living and Nifty Knitting and Paranormal, which I think are a lot better. I mean, Tiny Living, yeah, I would say is a bit more subjective because that is very focused on building, so I don't know if it's really worth the $10 if you're not a builder, probably not. But then with Nifty Knitting and Paranormal, I think they are a lot more well-rounded packages. With the most recent stuff pack at this time being Paranormal stuff, I think there is quite a lot going for it. Has some pretty nice creative sim fashion and build buy items, and I'm pretty sure the most gameplay that a stuff pack has ever received. There's the Seance skill, the Haunted House lot type, with all of its associated gameplay like the Spectres and Gidry. There's also Bonehilda returning from the older Sims games, and there's the Paranormal Investigator career, which is almost like an active career without it actually being called an active career since it's a freelance one. Hopefully they are still going to release an expansion pack in November or December. They're probably just keeping it a secret for now, since again, kits are a new baby, they want to promote those a bit more and try to get as much sales out of them as possible. So yeah, hopefully we still get that expansion pack this year. Cottage Living, I really like it. It's one of my favorite expansion packs for The Sims 4 so far, but I still hope we get a second one because Cottage Living I don't think is really enough to balance out the amount of kits that we've been getting. The more kits we get, the more I crave something with more substance. Because even though I do like many of the items that we got in the recent Create a Sim kits and have encouraged me to make more Sims, it's still aesthetics in the end. I do want more gameplay. I do wonder how many kits they plan on bringing out per year after this year's over, after the initial introduction of them is out of the way. Because we're going to be ending this year with a total of 9 kits, and there's 18 stuff packs, so they've already caught up to half the amount of stuff packs. That's just so crazy to me. I don't know if we'll get another 9 next year. I think part of the reason is that, well, they did bring out 3 kits at once to introduce them, to just give us an idea of the different kinds of kits to expect in the future. But I don't know if we'll get another wave of 3 at the same time like that ever again. There is one more Create a Sim kit that we're supposed to be getting this year, which sounds like it probably is going to be focused on another culture, yet it did not release the same time as Incheon Arrivals and Fashion Street. So there is that to consider. I know there is also the Build Mode kit, but that one is just releasing by itself, this apparently modern sanctuary theme. But to wrap things up, I think they are potentially going to keep pumping out kits quite a bit, even beyond this season of Selves thing. But I don't think stuff packs are going anywhere. They've been around since The Sims 2, they went on an extended break before, and they still came back, despite all the backlash. So if stuff packs can survive that, then I think they can survive a little bit of a period where it's like, oh, I guess we would have gotten a stuff pack at this time of year, but probably not. And I guess then we'll just get one next year. Because, yeah, we do tend to begin the year with a stuff pack. Even though I'm not a big fan of stuff packs, I am still pretty curious to see what the next ones will be like. I have seen those jokes on Twitter, they're pretty funny, where they're like, oh, EA scrapped stuff packs in favor of kits, because stuff packs got too good and actually became worth their money and overall harder to produce. But no, I still think stuff packs are going to be here as especially a medium between something like a kit or a bigger pack like a game pack or an expansion pack. But at least if they do continue making stuff packs as good as Nifty Knitting and Paranormal stuff, that would at least be a good thing that they are worth their price. I mean, there's probably not much of a chance that they would refresh stuff packs, because then that would be good if they could make a few more of those worth the money. There aren't too many I can think of that I'd want to see refreshed, but I would really like to see maybe like Vintage Glamour and Luxury Party and Perfect Patio. Yeah, especially Perfect Patio. That would be nice to get a refresh, considering how, well, we have a hot tub in the base game now, and that was the main attraction of Perfect Patio. But yeah, I'm gonna end off this video here, so feel free to let me know in the comment section below, when do you think we're gonna get the next stuff pack, and what sort of themes would you like to see? And be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest gaming content, including life simulations and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!